gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Breaking news, turmoil in the city of South Fulton. Mayor Khalid Kamau arrested and facing felony charges. Only our Fox 5 cameras were rolling as the leader in handcuffs placed in the back of a patrol car as he's taken off to the Fulton County Jail. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Eric Perry. Fox 5 spoke exclusively with the mayor as cops led him from the handcuffs from the precinct in handcuffs to jail. They took him to Fulton County, and that's where we found Fox 5's Rob D'Arienzo. Hey, Rob, you know, you've been working the story all day with our team. What did he have to say for himself?
So, guys, this this just shows how broken the city of Atlanta is, where you have the mayor of South Fulton arrested on burglary charges. This man broke into somebody's home, his quote-unquote dream home, which is not your home, bro. I mean, if giving black men in leadership a bad name was a person, I mean, this would be it. And we can go off of many other examples, but right now, this is the main focus. When we have a leadership that is involved in breaking into people's houses, I mean, you got the mayor doing robberies. The mayor, you know, trespassing, whatever you want to call it, burglaries. I mean, this guy, what is he, hidden licks? What, do he just want a tour? I mean, it's crazy, y'all. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Hey there, Eric. Well, the mayor apologized when confronted by Fox 5's Deidre Dukes outside of that precinct. We know that he's now here behind bars at the Fulton County Jail. Take a listen to that exchange.
Mayor, why were you on that property?
I just wanted to see the house. I do apologize to the owners. I thought it was abandoned.
Embattled South Fulton mayor.
So he thought it was abandoned. He got the police called on him. I mean, I can kind of get it, but at the same time, this man almost got Ahmaud Arbery.
Mayor Khalid Kamau was arrested Saturday morning on charges he trespassed on this property on Cascade Palmetto Highway and committed first-degree burglary, which is a felony. Sources say the property owner held Kamau at gunpoint until cops arrived, but police have yet to confirm that.
Dang, man, this man got held at gunpoint.
His mugshot at the Fulton County Jail, he smiled big, but minutes earlier, he told Fox 5's Deidre Dukes he was sorry.
I apologize for the negative attention this has brought to our city.
His arrest is just the latest in a string of bizarre incidents in South Fulton since he took off.
Yeah, and he also said something like, you know, the reason why he was in the house to highlight the discrimination and wealth gap between minorities and white people. It was a crazy excuse.
This last year. This past April, police shut down an Easter egg hunt he organized because he didn't have a permit. In March, city council members filed a lawsuit demanding...
Dang, this man tried to set... How are you the mayor and you don't get a permit? That's crazy.
...his removal from office, saying he violated the city charter. In July of last year, he sued members of council, alleging they violated the Open Records Act.
I hope that the spotlight that is on our city right now will highlight some of the inequities that have been happening.
So you're guilty?
The inequities, the inequalities, bro. You on somebody else's property.
Do the charges?
Uninvited.
I think that's for the voters to decide.
And of course, there's a lot of uncertainty and confusion happening in the city of South Fulton tonight. As for that burglary charge, we're still waiting to learn what he's accused of stealing. Of course, we're going to be working our sources both here at the jail and in the city of South Fulton, bringing you the very latest tonight at 10. For now, that is the latest from here, live at the Fulton County Jail. Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, Rob, great work between you, Deidre, and our photog, Eric Lynn. We'll see you tonight at 10.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all get me with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
In a 2021 shooting that injured 3 officers in Carrollton will spend the rest of his life behind bars without the possibility of parole. Fox 5's Eric Perry was inside the courtroom and has the latest.
I'm not sure the last time we've seen this many first responders inside of a courtroom for witness testimony, statements, and sentencing, but it was emotional inside as the man who was found guilty in connection of that April 2021 incident where 3 officers were injured and 7 others were shot at learned his fate.
Damn, so he shooting at the police, and he got a life sentence. Simple as that. I mean, when are we gonna wake up? The community's in shambles. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Never see a day outside of prison again. Let's take you inside the courtroom for the sentencing. Shelton was convicted of 22 charges, including murder in that April 12th high-speed chase, and was the driver of the car. When a passenger, his cousin, Pierre Shelton, opened fire with an AK-47, wounding several officers. In court, before the sentence was read, we heard what's called victim impact statements from those who were shot that April night. The court was in tears when Rob Holloway, who was shot in the head, survived. He stood before the court and addressed Aaron Shelton.
Mr. Aaron Shelton, I forgive you. I pray for yours.
Dang. Forgave him, all that. I mean, psh, couldn't be me.
Your salvation. I forgive you, regardless of what I've been through.
He don't even care, bruh. This is why y'all be getting hit over the head, and we wonder as a community why we're getting these harsh sentences when we actually do get sentenced. Because most of the time we're getting bail, you getting second, third, I mean, you getting hella chances, multiple arrests, multiple supervised release and OR bonds. I mean, and this guy, he doesn't care. He's just got a cold face. Man, not a care. No, he does not care.
You didn't take anything from me that God didn't restore.
So let's break down the 22 counts Shelton was found guilty of. Now, he was charged for his actions as the driver of the vehicle. He was also charged with 3 counts of felony murder for committing felony crimes, which officials say led to the death of his cousin, Pierre Shelton, who was shot and killed by law enforcement. Keep in mind, Pierre Shelton, the cousin, was the one who actually pulled the trigger that injured those first responders. Again, it was a very emotional day for all of those inside the court. You can see people wiping away their tears and really holding each other. We'll have more from inside the court when you join us starting at 5. In Carroll County, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
Eric, thanks so much. Still to come.
Now Atlanta police looking for a suspect in a triple shooting tonight.
We are told 2 young men were killed and medics took a 3rd person to the hospital. 11 Alive's Don White joining us now live at a police precinct in Southwest Atlanta. Don, what did the victim's family tell you?
Ron and Jennifer, I spoke to both of the men's families. They did not want to talk on camera, but one relative tells me this is the 2nd family member they've lost due to gun violence. A crowd of people gathered outside Heritage Station Apartments Tuesday evening trying to figure out why so many police vehicles and crime scene tape lined the area.
At first I didn't know what happened, so I was just wondering what was going on, and I later put 2 and 2 together after coming back and forth seeing what was going on.
Jonathan Brown finally got the news 3 young men had been shot. 2 of them passed away here along McDaniel Street in Southwest Atlanta.
Southwest Atlanta sounds like DeKalb County. I'm telling you guys right now, I mean, how many times I got to tell you? Atlanta is hot right now, on fire. The super gremlin who did this, he was riding around on a scooter. This is the 2nd story that I've done this week about a super gremlin deleting people on a scooter. These super scooting gremlins are on demon time.
It's devastating. It's tragic. Yeah, it's terrible. My dearest condolences to their families.
The 2 victims are between the ages of 18 and 21 years old, black males. 3rd is also between that age range as well, 18 and 21. The shooting appears to be targeted and not a random incident in this residential location.
Atlanta.
Targeted shooting sounds like op culture. Where's Black Lives Matter when you need them? They're nowhere to be found because they don't care about these things. They don't care about these situations. They don't. And they want to say, oh, well, this is how they deflect. Oh, well, the Black Lives Matter movement is to highlight the injustices and police brutality and all that stuff. But then we just cover the other story where the community is being brutal to the police, giving this man brain damage and he's having to recover and rehab. I mean, man, we are like one of the most unaware group of ourselves, and it's not even close. It's extremely unfortunate, and we got to do better. We got to work to do it, right? Got to work to do it. Starts with your vote. It starts with this 2024 election. It starts with you being engaged in your children's lives. It starts with you knowing where your kids at. Like I said, sisters, come get your kids.
Now, Police Homicide Commander Lieutenant Jermaine Dearlove says the shooting happened around 5:30. Detectives found shell casings on the ground, and investigators are trying to put together the pieces of what happened.
We're, scouring for surveillance footage and witness statements.
Police and the community continue to search for answers as another senseless act of violence ends 2 young lives.
Conflict resolution is very important for everyone. I believe that's going to be the leading indicator for our homicides in the city and across the country as well. So conflict resolution is very important to teach to our youngsters to understand there's another way besides violence.
We all just got to be better people.
Anyone who thinks that they may have information.
We all just got to be better people. I mean, I think we need to kind of focus this statement, right? Just a suggestion.
Anyone who thinks that they may have information is asked to call Crime Stoppers or the Atlanta Police Department. You can remain anonymous. We have both of those numbers on our website, 11alive.com.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.